As we evolve as humans, life has become more and more easier. But why is it now less satisfying? Normally, if life got easier, it's supposed to be more satisfying. But reverse is the case now. The easier life gets, the less satisfying it becomes. Look at how the modern technology, modern advancement had made life very easy. And kudos to the engineers, kudos to the scientists for making life easier for us. The modern technological advancement, modern devices, technology, development generally. We're happy about this because life has gotten much easier. Within seconds, we can order for food on our phones. We could talk to someone across the globe, someone in another continent. We could talk to the person on our phones, chat, send messages, send mails, do things that we couldn't do easily before. And as we evolve, life is getting more easier. But why is it now less satisfying? It's just because we evolved as humans to live with effort and purpose. When we make effort, we get reward, a feeling of satisfaction, a feeling of fulfillment, and a feeling of purpose. But when there is no effort, that everything comes very easy, our body is actually expecting us to make effort and get that reward. But when the reward comes easily, our body becomes anxious. Our nervous system feels like we are not actually making effort to get that reward. And there leaves an empty space in our nervous system, leading to anxiety, leading to depression, leading to restlessness, because we did not evolve to get things without working for it. You could make a meal by yourself. When you go out there and get ingredients, get animals to make a meal. And when you finish eating, your nervous system gives you a reward. You have this feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment because you actually made effort to get the ingredients to make your food, to prepare the meal. You actually made that effort, and then you get reward, you get fulfillment, you get satisfaction. But when you order for food on your phone, there is no effort. Of course, you need to use your phone to order for the food. You need to pay for the food, of course. But you didn't actually get the ingredients. You didn't actually chop the onions. You didn't wash the meat. You didn't make effort to prepare that meal. The meal just came readily and easily. It leaves a void in your nervous system where you can't get that reward, that full feeling of satisfaction, reward, and fulfillment. That empty space leads to anxiety, depression, restlessness, feeling uneasy, feeling uncomfortable, feeling like there is a loophole, there is something that needs to be filled. That is to tell you that we need to work with effort. We are not encouraging hard life. We are not saying you shouldn't make life easy for yourself. But most of the time, try as much as possible to work on something before you reward yourself. Practical way to do this in the modern day, instead of having instant gratification that is fulfilling and satisfy yourself from modern day devices, choose delayed gratification, where you have to wait before you get the reward, where you have to work before you get the reward. And it goes a long way in balancing your primal human nature. Because we are still primal. Our brain actually has not evolved the way technological advancement has evolved. Our brain is still in the natural, normal nature in which it was designed. But modern technology has advanced far, far, far beyond our brain can handle. And this is leaving an emptiness in us. So the thing is, to make life easy for yourself, of course, you use technological devices. We're not saying you live like a caveman, of course, but try as much as possible to make efforts. Try as much as possible to work on projects. Try as much as possible to go out there and sometimes get raw ingredients to make a meal. Sometimes go out there and talk to a new person. Go out there and have social interactions. Go out there and interact with people instead of interacting on your mobile phone, instead of ordering for foods on your phone. Make a meal, have meaningful conversation with people instead of relying on modern devices for entertainment and pleasure. Go out there and play. Go out there and crack jokes with your friends. Have this natural way of enjoyment that will bring you fulfillment and purpose. And of course, satisfaction. Instead of going onto social media to get validation, scrolling on social media to entertain yourself, ordering for food online, chatting with people for entertainment, spending all your days on the screen watching movies, instead of actually going outdoor to play with friends, have fun, chit chat, walk, spend time in nature, care for a loved one, do things for your friends, do things that are actually natural, where you can actually make efforts and get the reward that you deserve naturally. So your brain can feel like you are actually doing something meaningful, and then it gives you natural, wholesome reward. So that your nervous system can actually balance and calibrate properly, instead of you having that feeling of emptiness because you got your reward and satisfaction from mobile devices, from quick sources of instant pleasure, where you have emptiness in your nervous system. And your nervous system feels like you've not actually made efforts to get that reward. So there's an empty space. And when there's empty space, your nervous system is not balanced. You are anxious, you are depressed, you feel uncomfortable, you feel uneasy because your nervous system feels like you didn't actually work, you didn't actually make effort to get that quick instant reward that you are getting. You're not supposed to live like a caveman, of course. Adopt modern technology, use technological devices, but of course, most of the time, do natural wholesome things. Make natural efforts so that you can get proper rewards, which is natural and not artificial like the ones you get from overindulging in instant gratification, overusing modern technological devices. Use these devices and this modern technological advancement. Use them intentionally without having to rely on them for your happiness and your purpose. We're not saying you should go back and start living like in the 70s or in the 80s. But of course, you are still a natural human being. So live like an human being. Make efforts so that you can earn the reward instead of getting the reward instantly and artificially. The bottom of all this issue is about having to adopt more of delayed gratification instead of instant gratification. I'm sure for you to have watched this video this far, then this message actually resonates with you. That means you are aligned to this message. And of course, you want to see more and more of this kind of message. So I'm welcoming you to the tribe of the primal self, where you reject modern excess, embrace the natural rhythm, restore human balance, and live like a primal human being. And I'll see you in the next one.